Hey Scorpio, welcome to Mahogany Goddess Tarot. I'll be tapping into your reading energy for this week's love reading. I did do a pre-shuffle for you guys, so let's get it cracking. Basically, Scorpio, you have your mind made up, but this person isn't leaving without a fight. They're holding on, and it's making you start to it could be due to outside influences, like you guys may be worried what other people will think and how you'll be judged, but it's making you doubt yourself and whether this is what you want. Like, you don't know if you want to move forward or if you want to go along and get along, so to speak. So someone rising in Venus, spirit guys, clear messages from the Scorpio, someone rising in Venus. So things are imbalanced right now. Definitely imbalanced. And you could feel like someone's manipulating the situation. So you're protecting your energy, Scorpio. You're protecting your energy because, you know, this was a foundation that at one time was your security. You know, it's a solid foundation that you built with your family that took strength, but you're considering leaving or walking away from the situation. You're not sure if you want to invest in this situation or work with this person because y'all not seeing eye to eye. Yeah, there could be a lapse in communication. It's just taking too long for this person to get it together. So, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels for Scorpio. Why is the Temperance card in reverse for Scorpio, spirit? Temperance in reverse? Why is this Temperance in reverse? Because clearly things are, you know, up in the air right now. You don't know how to feel. You don't know how to really tell this person. Let me fix my scarf. You don't really know how to tell this person that this is not working out. And even if you have, they're not listening to you. You know, you're trying to heal from this situation, but this person is just making, you know, trying to guilt trip you. And you're realizing that you don't feel the same and that this was a bad investment. Okay, no matter whether it brought security or not, you're realizing that it was a bad investment, or you're feeling like that right now. Ten of Pentacles came in reverse. So 10 of Pentacles, as it pertains to your security, you know, this person was lying and being manipulative, and so your security has come from yourself, from being independent, you know. So you're like, so it's kind of like reassuring you that you can do this on your own, like, because basically you are, like, you know, you're just in a good place financially. So you're really going to have to make a decision. This person made some bad decisions, and now, you know, in the past they may have worn the pants. I'm about to get rid of this scarf, y'all, but it's kind of cold because I got my patio door open in December. But anyway, so you and your cups left the situation or are considering leaving this situation with this past person or this person that you have history with, because, you know, in the past you weren't listening to your intuition, but you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready for something new, and you're healing from the third party situations and all the confusion and, you know, doubting yourself. You know, it had you very conflicted, and you're finally, you know, accepting the fact that this is breaking your heart. And you and this person are, it's making you feel burdened. It's making you feel burdened because the Lovers came out in reverse. Why is the Lovers in reverse? Because you're burdened by the lies that this person keeps telling. And it's stuff still falling out the surface. So it's just like you're doing a lot of overthinking, spying, and you're driving yourself crazy. You know, you're not able to have peace of mind because you always have to wonder what this person's doing, who they doing it with. So, or like there could be even if you live together, there could be silence, you know, awkward silence in the house, giving each other the silent treatment. And so it's just making you Like, if this person is withholding as well, like, because they feel like you're withholding, little do they know that them withholding or being distant is teaching you how to live your life without them and to adapt without them. So, I don't know if this person is on the same page as far as it, things not working, but in the pre-shuffle, the person was doing like a lot of pleading, begging and pleading, but here it looks like this person is just trying to lie their way out of this situation. I'm going to just say what I see, and they could be like trying to twist things in their favor and bend truths to make it seem not as bad, and you're past that. You're past that. You're past the explanations. You have healed from it, and it's not because this person was being honest with you and gave you that, the chance to address the situation with transparency and heal correctly. You had to heal from intimidation, silent treatment, and that made you pour into your own cup, pour that love into yourself, whereas in the past, you would have been more apt to communicating with this person to figure out how to, restore the passion. But at this point, you're like, you know what? It's like a slap in the face. Like, it's bad enough that you out here being reckless in these streets and cheating and shit, but it adds insult to injury that you got the nerve to try to silence me or intimidate me through, like, probably bullying or just intimidation, silent treatment. That's the whole point of silent treatment, to get your way, to, make this person want to come out of, punishment and go out of their way to make you happy. And you're the one that caused the problem. No, we're not doing that. That's, if you have it made up in your mind that this isn't working, this person isn't providing you the platform where you feel like you can speak up, then that's a problem in itself. And then you would have to consider all options, like if this person isn't letting you go or willing to accept it, like, you have to figure out there's several ways to skin a cat. So you and this person definitely need to get on the same page, whether you're going to work it out or go your separate ways. Because if you don't feel like this person is going to, the initial reading is that this person isn't leaving without a fight, then it may be time to call in some reinforcement. Because you don't have to stay in a situation that doesn't serve you. And if this person isn't being, if they're being compassionate and willing to compromise, then hey, you guys can, figure out a happy medium, what works for both of you. But until that happens, you have to love yourself enough to know when something doesn't feel good and know that you have to take action. And it may hurt some people's feelings or bruise some egos, but at the end of the day, it's about companionship. Someone giving you their complete presence. That's what companionship is all about. And in this union, you don't feel like you have their complete presence. You don't feel like they're 100% with you. So you are looking to liberate yourself, okay? You're liberating yourself. You're like, you're not going to bully me into silence. Either we're going to agree to disagree or we're going to go our separate ways. Amicably. Otherwise, it could get ugly, and then, hey, you're going to have to do what you have to do because it's your right. You owe it to yourself. Your children, whoever is involved in the situation, because most of the time we don't realize that we're not the only ones affected by these relationship dynamics. So divine abundance, you were born to align with love's will. Search something beyond your ego. Learn to be abundant, not chase it. So when you love yourself and you invest in yourself, you become abundance. You don't have to chase it. What you need is automatically drawn to you. So by You need to really get to the root of the issue in this relationship and say, hey, are we able to work together to come to a happy medium? And if not, you have to liberate yourself. Scorpio. Love messages for Scorpio. Affirmators for the week for Scorpio. Okay. And there we go. So, Scorpio, compliments. You know how good it feels to get compliments. So, you make sure that you compliment others. And it makes others feel good. It softens the mood, the tone, and maybe that's something that you need, that needs to be brought in your relationships, or maybe that's something that's been missing. Like, this is someone you need to be able to communicate with as a companion. If you feel like, hey, I don't get compliments anymore, like, you're not really acting like a companion, then yeah, you're gonna have to make a decision. But focus on the warmth. Let it guide all of your interactions. No matter how this person behaves, respond warmly. Like, I'm not gonna go there with you. I'm not gonna escalate the situation because we are already having some tense emotions exchanged between the both of us. So do everything with warmth. It can melt any icy exterior. Okay, so it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But if this person isn't getting the picture or compromising with you, or you don't see it working out, then you owe it to yourself to do whatever you need to do to bring in that reinforcement to establish those healthy boundaries. So what we have left here, we're closing out with this time to wait and see. Thoughts love to wander into assumptions and race ahead to the future. But what if you told the thoughts to just chill? Okay? Put your mental chatter on pause. Take a deep breath. Wait and see how this plays out before you let your mind run a marathon of imagined scenarios. So don't overthink this, okay? Wait, and you'll see that waiting and seeing was a lot more productive than wondering and worrying. So I think that's where you are now. You're just observing the situation. We're not going to just wait and see. We're going to observe a situation. We're going to address the situation. And then we're going to wait and see if this person meets you halfway or makes progress. And then once we wait and see if that happens, then we can move forward. We can consider counseling and building this thing from the ground up. But if you are telling this person with warmth what you need, and to feel like you're in a relationship, and this person is like giving you the cold shoulder, ignoring you, or just being rude, in that moment too, you can wait and see. Okay, so this person, here's what I'm saying, they not being receptive to it. He just moving like everything is normal. Okay, so that's when you start saving. Okay, that's when you put that rent security deposit down in your place, because you waiting to see him. He still ain't taking no action. Oh, look at that. You done moved to your new place. You still ain't moved the stuff out of his house, because guess what? He can have it. That's how it goes sometimes. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Hopefully it won't get to that. But we're going to wait and see. But we ain't going to wait in vain. See you next week. Love y'all. Ciao.